Hello, 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 hello. If you can see us live, go ahead and put hashtag live below. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay below. Hello, 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 hello to whoever's joining us. Put hashtag live below if you're watching the live or hashtag replay. I think we're finally live. That's lovely, absolutely amazing. So I'm today with a very, very, very special soul, and I met Naghma in one of my masterclasses. Where she asked about how do you work with children? And the way she asked the question really touched my heart because she was wanting to know how to serve a particular child and what was her role in that as well. And I had the gift of having, I think, a further conversation with you after that. And then Naghma decided she wanted to officially train as an EFT practitioner, where she went on to become certified as an EFT practitioner. And then she went on to do EFT Advanced. She also went on to do Inner Child Matrix. And she's also studied EFT Advanced with another trainer as well. And so she went ahead and she got her EFT Advanced certification. And then she realized that she also wants to kind of do this EFT Advanced certification as well. So she's what I'd call a double certified. Like if there is double, they say a board certified, like double certified EFT Advanced practitioner. And that's what Naghma is, because she put herself through it twice, not just once, gaining different perspectives each time, different perspectives of how something is trained, different perspectives on how case studies happen, different perspectives on how write-ups happen. And it just is such a testament to Naghma, the professional, where she was on a journey of potentially self-exploration. And she was also a journey on helping others in their journey of self-exploration too. And rather than be like an expert sort of from above trying to change someone, what she decided to do was to focus on herself in addition to helping others and to put herself through a journey of growth and a journey of personal development. And so this is a very, very special certification because it's to a soul who really cares about her growth and really cares about her development, where she was willing to, in the end, especially, do whatever it took to reach the place she wanted to reach. So it's a journey of tenacity, it's a journey of resilience, it's a journey of contemplation, it's a journey of reflection, it's a journey of facing oneself in its purest state. And Naghma has also assisted quite a few of our events, especially EFT Advanced. And when she assists on EFT Advanced, she's able to see where is the person at who's in the breakout room. She's able to see where do they need the support, where do they need the help. But she's also able to kind of discern, when do I step in and say something, or when do I step back and just observe what's going on. So this is a really special certification, and Naghma's also a mentor in our ecosystem, and she's also helped those professionally as well. So many, many, many congratulations to you, Naghma, on becoming a double certified EFT advanced practitioner. Very, very well done. How are you feeling?
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here, and I'm truly humbled by all that you've said. And
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, but thank you so much for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, though, Naghma. Like, how did you get on this journey? And I know you specialize a little bit with trauma, and you've also done, is it some social work? You've done some,
Yeah, professionally, I'm a social worker. I have my post-graduation in social work. So, talking professionally, I have my foundation in there. I've worked as an academic, taught in university, I've done research, I've done main social work in the field with rural as well as urban population, counseling work, mental health work, all of that. And then I took a break I had to take a break. And then when I was about to come back, it was more for myself because there was a time when I was just going through a lot. There were a lot of changes personally and professionally. It was anyways a break. So I was struggling with that and as well. So when I got onto this journey, my main question was if there's a problem, there has to be a solution. So giving up is certainly not that I'm going to choose. So I just kept looking for answers. I was struggling with parenting. I also have grown up in a family where there's mental illness. My father passed away a couple of years ago with Alzheimer's. And so there were a lot of questions at that time. And when just got on with these questions, somehow, I don't know, EFT was probably more of an intuitive calling rather than, listening to some miracle story and then being curious about it. Because I first found energy psychology and energy medicine, right? And I was doing those exercises that I learned and I was benefiting from it. I was helping my father as well. I was helping my kids as well. And then I just stumbled upon this word EFT and a few lines about it. And it was just curiosity. Okay, what is it? It was not that I need something more or there is some miraculous story or something. It was probably I just heard my intuition. And, working with you, you also know how important it is, to be connected with one's intuitive guidance. And probably it was that guidance my God has answered, in a way. So I just explored it. Then I got in touch with you. I kept looking for trainings and then I found your training. This was somewhere around the COVID timing where there was one in-person training VLC was about to host, but then lockdown happened and it got stuck and I hadn't signed up for that. So I was waiting for other options and then I found the online. It was during your training that I further explored this question that, okay, I'm here and I was purely there for personal development, for healing myself and working on myself. But during that time, it was, the experience that I had, partly because of the training, because you just take so good care of your trainees, right? There is one-to-one attention to, individual goals and everything. And then also seeing the difference it made, my sessions with other clients, the difference they made, how I felt and how the clients felt. So somewhere down the line, I decided, okay, this is it. This is my calling and I want to be here and I want to get certified. And this is what has brought me here to you.
That's really powerful. And I know I've had a lot of reports from our students who you have given professional sessions to, or that you work with them as a case study client, where they regularly share how you hold a safe space, how you're non-judgmental, how you listen deeply, how you ask questions, how you match them where they are. I mean, I hear this throughout, like it's a regular theme. And even those who you mentor, they're like, Naghma was really helpful. And the way you also, when you work with someone professionally or you mentor someone, you also reflect on yourself and your own behaviors and you take so much ownership of them, and I think that I think that is one of the qualities that makes a difference between a great and an outstanding professional is they're willing to put the torch within as well and explore, hey, what's going on here? How is this dynamic interfering with this dynamic on the outside? And so you gave us a little like idea as to kind of what got you onto EFT. And do you specialize with trauma? Because I noticed you do some sort of group work with trauma as well. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I've recently completed a university certification in trauma informed care. So that is the latest one that I did, and it helped me understand the nervous system inside out. And I realized like that plus EFT is totally a recipe for magic. EFT, even without knowledge, like it takes care of the nervous system and it instills that sense of safety that helps pave the way for further work. So that is what I've recently learned. Yeah.
That's lovely. Oh, absolutely amazing. And so what would you say you specifically got from EFT Advanced though?
The EFT Advanced has been my favorite. It's been my life-changing tool. And the first time I sat in your training for advanced level, it was in 2022. And I was really impatient to learn more. So that was purely out of hunger for learning. Okay, I want to get to the deeper core, whatever my limitations was at the level one. I want to overcome them and I want to take on, challenging cases and all of that. And I did that and I realized, oh my God, I really need to work on myself more. There is so much I haven't done yet, and I cannot be a better practitioner if I do not resolve my own work. I don't work on myself first, as you have also said. So the second time I came around, I sat for purely my own development, for my own healing. So EFT gave me a lot. It gave me the confidence that I can say I probably completely lost some years ago, right? It gave me that calm to have my kids through the same tantrum, but me not losing my cool. And that was a journey. Like it was a lot because even sitting for a training was a challenge for me, having two kids with two different school timings and a house to take care. And then AFT Advanced helped me in transitioning, from the grief that I was going through when I lost my father. And so at every level and with every training, and after that, I sat for EFT Advanced resit almost every year. It's only this year I could not come. But in every year, I got so much learning out of it and so much of healing. Every year, I used to take one area of my life and I didn't have to choose it. It was just the prime area that was on at that time. So it was like that. So one year it was probably grief, the other year it was career, the other year it was parenting, and maybe something deeper within. And even this double certification that you talked about, it was totally a piece of self-work because it was not just certification, it was something else. I had some buried stuff from my PhD days and I couldn't complete my PhD back then. So there was a lot going on, and that I was able to complete not one but two certification only because of EFT Advanced. Because the work I did, in those self sessions, as well as I worked with other therapists with me, as part of supervision or as part of case studies, and all of that.
Yeah, that's really powerful, Naghma. And if you had to describe the training experience like that you've received with myself and VLC, what would you say that's like for you?
It was, well, amazing is a very cliched word, but then there is nothing else that I can say. It was really amazing. And I think what really stood out was the care that is being given in the training. Apart from the content teaching, it's the care that's given as one-to-one. Because I don't know how to explain it better that, what you have just said about self-work, being important to be a great practitioner. I think your training sows the seed of it. Because as we heal while getting the training, we are actually paving the way to become better practitioners. Unless we heal ourselves, unless we resolve our own issues, we won't be able to fully present with our clients. And that is what I learned there. Okay, so being in the session, it's not just about, just separating your stuff. Okay. No, look within. What's going on with you? Work on it, or know how much you have to put aside, how much you can address, and then be an empty vessel and come to the session. So this is very unique about your trainings, the angel support that you provide with all the essays, the one-to-one interactions, the in-depth supervisions. It all helps two-way, not just the technique and skill imparting, but also the self-reflection and awareness that we learn that we must go through.
Thank you for sharing, Naghma. And Naghma, you've also worked with other people professionally. I mean, you're a certified EFT practitioner as well. Is so with the professional work you've done, what are some of the experiences your clients have had in your hands?
Uh, I mostly work with women. And I have worked with mothers as well as working professionals. I have worked with some who have been going through either a breakup or a divorce. And so it has, what I have witnessed in my session is like maybe not a one session major shift, but I have seen shifts happening within the session as well as shifts coming up, 1 week after or 1 month after. So, for example, a person who's just going through, being laid off and having really hard time getting their confidence back. And they were able to not only get another job, but also complete a training and get remarried and, like one after the other. And then I have seen like someone not working on sleep at all with me, but working on some other issues and then reporting that, okay, I was not able to sleep this fine in last 6 months. So thank you so much for the session. These kind of stories come up and they just make me so surprised that EFT works at such amazing levels, such magical levels. And all I focus on is just being present and just holding that safe space. And the work EFT does is just amazing.
I love those. I love how you shared the kind of work you're doing. And so, Naghma, if you had to share with us, what's next? Like, what's your plan? You've got all these lovely qualifications, you're working with clients, you've just moved to a new city. What's next? Like, what is it your heart is called for? How do you want to share these techniques with the world?
At the moment, I'm still focusing on, the same clientele I have, different women from different areas of life. But apart from it, I am really inclined to working with helping professionals because this is where I learned a great deal, the importance of self-work. And I have been working with some of the helping professionals, and the work they have been witnessing is really amazing. You say, because coming to helping professionals, be it counselors, therapists, social workers, or other professions, they get so occupied by other people's pains, by having to deal with them to make them feel better, that their own self is, marginalized. They're not able to give as much priority. And so if somebody comes up that I really want to serve better, but I'm really not having any space in my cup, right? So this is the space that I want to create, and I'm looking forward to maybe having some sort of community as well, or some groups to offer in the long run. But so far, one-to-one is what I'm seeing at. But I'm really interested in working this time to helping professionals, connect with themselves with them, have that personal safety built so that they know, okay, this is how I can take care of myself to be able to better care of our clients.
That's lovely. And I love how you bring up the theme of personal safety. That's really powerful. And if you had to leave us with any wisdom, what wisdom would you leave us all with?
That's a tough one. Well, I would say this has been my learning, so I hope the other people may also resonate it will benefit some of them. But every session or every training, or every experience, has been a lesson for me. And even in a session, like I've had some not so great sessions as well with my mentees or with my clients. And they were a great opportunity for me to look within. So I hold these moments as golden nuggets. And I'm really grateful to each and every client of mine about the amount of teaching and wisdom they have imparted. So my bit of wisdom is this, like, look back after every session, just look back at your session and see what you have got. Like you really got probably a whole treasure of wisdom in a particular session. It's a great opportunity to live in and grow personally, not just professionally.
Yeah, I love that. That's really powerful. That's really, really lovely. Wonderful, Naghma. And so, those of you listening in, if you want to connect with Naghma, you've got a sense of her vibe and the kind of people that she works with. Just go ahead and type below safe, SAFE, and that'll mean, you want to be in touch with Naghma and find out a little bit more about how she works and, share a little bit about where you're at. And then you can work out if that's something you'd like to move ahead with. So, Naghma, I am so grateful to know you. I am so grateful that this milestone has been reached for you. And I just wish you lots and lots of success. And from all my heart to you is may all the souls who, especially women, who are not able to access their own safety or have had glimpses of safety. And it can send them into a trap of either overthinking or procrastination or perfectionism or incompletion. May they find their way to your door and may they receive safety and solace and transformation. From my heart to your heart, many, many
Thank
congratulations.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you for having me.
It
Really.
was a pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Those who join us, bye from us to all of you. Take care. Bye.